Also, I wanted to talk about something that happened to me. I don't too many people know, but something happened to me. I was around 24, 25. Yeah, because I had my boys. Yeah, you weren't here yet, you know. But not when I had the.
If you were 24 or 25, I was.
Well, maybe I was 23.
Because you was 23 when you had me.
Okay, I was 22. Dog, I was 22 when this happened to me. Wow. I didn't know I was that young. 22, 21, 22. Big man was about 2. Yeah, big man was about 2 years old when this happened. But I was working at this restaurant in our hometown. Yeah, in my hometown. I was working this restaurant in my hometown. I was going through some things, you know, as we all do. We go through, and now at this restaurant, I would work the lunch rush, and after the lunch rush, we have a couple of hours left to go home and come back, and then we'll come back that evening. But I had started working within those 2 hours. I would just clean. You know, they always liked how I kept everything so clean, and they said, you know, I could stay a couple of hours clean. So I was just working like all day, all night, just you know, doing too much, as we all do. We do too much when we need to just relax sometime, relax our mind, focus, and just quit just going. So what happened was as the other girls, okay, I just got through cleaning. And when I was cleaning, I was like, it would be like I'm standing here, but then a few minutes later, I will be over here, but I didn't remember even going. It was just like I was just like blacking out. Didn't remember me moving to the next couple of steps or whatever. So, and I was so confused, and I was trying to see what was going on, and my mind was just, I was just rambling, my mind was just going, it was just going, and when the girls, they got ready to come in and to get started for the evening, and you know, I spoke to everybody, and one of the girls said, "Oh, you all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good, and after I kept saying I was good, she said, "No, you're not good, you're not good." And she came, you know, when she started toward me, it's just like my whole body, it just went limp. I didn't have no activity of my body. And I just began to scream. I would just scream, wouldn't stop screaming. You know, all the girls was crying. It was just, and I couldn't control my body. And they called, you know, the ambulance. And when they called the ambulance to pick me up, and when they came, and I had stopped screaming, but I was trying to talk. I was trying to say something, and I couldn't talk. It was just like I was mute. I couldn't say anything. So when we got to the hospital, once we got to the hospital and they did all of the paperwork, my mom came in, and I kept trying to talk, and I was saying, no, just like I was just a mute. It just wouldn't come out. I just couldn't. I could move and whatever, but I just couldn't talk. And the doctor came in, and when he came back in, he was like, after my mom left out, he came in. He was like, "We did all this blood work. There's nothing wrong with you, and everything is what do you say? Everything is come back negative. There's nothing wrong with you. We're just gonna take you down there to the mental hospital in El Dorado." And I was like, you know, and I'm like, you know, I'm devastated now. Why are you gonna take me to? There's nothing wrong with me. Why are you gonna take me there? And when my mom came back in, and I was able to, she was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Because I was grabbing and I was trying to talk, and I was like, and I just got mental, you know, when I got that out, then she knew she knew that he had said that they was gonna take me to the mental hospital. And she went off. She was like, my baby, ain't nothing wrong with my baby. She just got a lot going on. She's not going to no mental facility. She is not doing it. It's not going on. And I was just trying to talk. It was just so hard for me to just get it out. And they kept me overnight. And after they kept me overnight, you know, and me and my ex-husband, he was there. He stayed at the hospital with me. And all through the night, and I in my mind, I was saying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, kept saying, Jesus. I said, please, please, I need to come back with my boys. I need to be here for my boys. Nobody's going to take care of my boys like me. And I was like, Lord, please, please let me come back. Please let me come back. And I just kept saying, please. And I was just praying and praying and praying and praying. And I can feel myself kind of being able to talk a little bit. So when I could kind of feel it, you know, I was like, Jesus, real loud, you know, and I scared my ex-husband, and it scared him, and he said, oh, you can talk, and I said, I'm tired, and I said it so loud that the nurses, and they all heard me, and they came down because I was tired. I was so tired of just working, trying to help the family. And, you know, me and him wasn't doing too good, and everything was going on with that. And I was just so messed up. Mentally, I was messed up. And, you know, and I could have not even came back. I could be still in that state. But I trusted God, and I prayed, and I asked God to let me come back for my babies. And he did that, and I came back. It took me, you know, a little bit just to get it back together, but yeah, that was a hard time for me. And now, anytime now, when I've been doing too much and I feel like I'm doing too much, sometimes I can feel myself want to go over there, and I'm over here, and my mind just get a little clouded, and I say, I'm not doing this, and I just back up. The things I be doing, I shut them down. I'm going to keep my mind. I'm going to keep my mind, because I'm not going to be doing too much to have me messed up while I can't take care of me. You know, you love everybody else. You want to take care of everybody else. You want to be here for him, be here for her and everybody. But this is who you need to be here for. You got to self first. It starts with you. How can you help somebody, and if you don't have yourself together, you can't be a help to nobody. You got to love on you, and then spread that love to everybody else. You know, and that was a time. That was a time for me, and I don't let nothing get me messed up like that again. I refuse to. I mean, I think, you know, if a lot of people with mental health issues, if they had more of God in them, more of the Word in them, it could help them come out. It could help them be better. But they don't believe in nothing. They don't have no faith in nothing. So what else? Nothing. And I just wanted to, you know, tell that little story. You know, I don't too much talk about that, but that's the thing. That's the thing that need to be talked about. When people go through stuff like that and they come out. When they come out, then they give that testimony to help somebody else, because there's a lot of people they be going through so much in they mind, and just be all fuzzy, and you don't know what to do. Stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, because there's one thing about it. Whatever you doing, if you got a job, you are replaceable. You got a husband or Why? You replaceable. You are replaceable. Life is going to go on. No matter what it is, life is going to go on. So what if you don't have this job? So what if you don't have that husband? You don't have that wife? So what? Move on. Because your mental health is more important than trying to be there for somebody else. Take care of you. Take care of you.